What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Gamer. Welcome back to the channel today. We are back, and we are back on some more Diablo 4. We slept, refreshed, and today we are going to be talking about the nerfs that came to the game and how bad are they. So yesterday, everyone got a sticker shock with all the new patch notes and all the things that they introduced, and we were all like, oh my god, everything looks terrible. But you know what? I feel they have a plan. In my last video, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. It's my patch notes review. They have a plan for us. The focus on season 1 is going to be on Milligan Hearts and all the powers we get there. But today, I want to show you what is the actual numeric damage difference you're going to see when it comes from your stats that you had before to what you had now. Luckily, I have a build video that I put out. People are going to be watching that build video like, how are you getting these numbers? Well, this is before the nerf. So I want to show you some of the sets, the pieces I have on right now are exactly the same, and some of them are different, but majority I'll show you what the actual attributes look like now. And I'll go into this nightmare dungeon, which this one is nightmare dungeon tier 42. I was typically able to clear this pretty good, but now with some of the changes to my defense on my rogue, it's a little bit more squishy. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look, I took some screenshots from my last video. We're going to just going piece by piece and looking at what changed. So if we're looking at the headpiece, I'm going to be looking over here because I got the screenshot up as well. Everything on this one looks the same except for dexterity. Dexterity is the same. Everything is good here except total armor. We go from 9.2 to 6.0 with the highest I could have got is 10.9. Now down to 7.2. This chest piece took a beating here, so we got a decrease in defense as well. So if you look at this one, we went from 20.2 to 16.7, 7.3 damage. Overall damage reduction didn't get nerfed, and I was looking at that yesterday. I didn't see it on the list. So overall damage reduction did not get nerfed, so that's a valuable skill to look for in your gear. Total armor did. We went from 8.3 to 5.4, and it looks like this is damage from distant enemies got, well, that one got reduced as well from 27.8 to 23 flat. So we all know critical strike damage got nerfed as well, so we went from 22.5 to 17.3. Dexterity stayed the same, critical strike chance stayed the same, and everything else is the same on this one. Okay, here we go. It looks like damage reduction while injured stayed the same. Okay, they left that one out as well. And so damage reduction while injured and damage reduction in general stayed the same. Damage reduction from enemies or poison went down from 15 to 12.5. Damage from reduction from close enemies, that one went down a lot from 20.9 to 17.4. And as we saw earlier, total armor decreased as well from 10.1 to 6.6. Now let's get, the pants are the same. Nothing changed here on the pants. Let's look at the weapon. So this one's a whopping one. So my base stat used to be 60% vulnerable damage on the crossbow. Now it's down to 21%. Core skill damage didn't change. Damage to crowded enemies got nerfed as well. 48 point flat to 34.5. Dexterity got, I don't know what, dexterity went down on this weapon. That's interesting. And that's about it for this one. Lucky chance stayed the same. On this one, nothing changed here. They didn't touch close damage to close enemies. I think they're trying to make daggers better. Like I think what happened is no one was using daggers because everyone was like, don't use daggers, you want critical strike. But now with that 30% of close damage enemies, that's kind of really good. So daggers, I feel, are going to be better this time around. It made them a little more better. Moving across, critical strike damage increased from 26.2 to 10.5. What a striking difference. Critical strike damage went from 24 to 19.5. Vulnerable damage 34.5 to 20.3. And dexterity went down. Dexterity went down on the weapons. From just raw stat from 75 to 59. Damage to close enemies, that stayed the same. On the rings, we went from, that's the same. Critical strike damage went from 22.5 to 17.3. And as you see, it looks like poison damage increased, which is interesting. 15.7 to 21 flat. So imbuement skills are stronger 10, the poison build is gonna be even better. And vulnerable damage decrease, as we know, such a big decrease. And this one's the same as well. The last, my amulet is essentially this. It's a different one, so we can't do a comparison there. But damn, they went in. So what does this mean for the rogue? It means for rogue that our defense has, I would say, drastically decreased in terms of like our survivability, because the most important thing when you're playing a rogue is, yeah, damage is dope, but you need to have these skills on your character. You need a damage reduction. You need a damage reduction from close enemies. You need total armor. So with them decreasing those, you're gonna be playing. Well, if you're gonna be playing with buddies, I would just say, and pushing higher tier nightmare dungeon is gonna be even more heart pumping than it was before. Overall damage went down, so we're not doing a crazy amount of damage, but we can put out a lot of damage in this fast amount of time. So I'm in here right now. I'll just show you. I already got killed once because I was like surprised by it. So we can still do good damage, but we just are not as safe as I was before. Before my flurry build, I could stand in the middle of a crowd like this and just be fine. Now I just gotta watch it a little bit more. I'm level 79 in this video, and these enemies are level 96. So see, look at that. Even these regular ones are starting to be like a little bit more of a challenge now. Ideally, also too, like it's not even worth it, because the experience you get from fighting you get the most amount of experience now for fighting enemies 10 levels above you. You get 50% increase. So it's good. It's gonna be it's going to be hard pumping, but they nerfed it down. Let's go against this boss. Let me show you guys the boss. Okay, we can still kind of hold our own. We can still kind of hold our own. We just gotta make sure we keep our eye on our health. So if people doing hardcore runs, like, it's gonna be even more insane. Oh my god. Okay, get out the way. Alright. This is just a regular standard boss. Okay. We were able to take it out, but it was a lot more effort than typically would have had. So what the purpose of this video, I wanted to show you guys what the actual damage values were when you went from the last patch to where we are now, to see like, man, everyone's saying we got nerfed so hard. How does it actually translate into actual gameplay? So you're still able to do your thing, but you just want to be a lot more careful, and it's gonna be a mandatory to have like defensive skills on your characters to survive the higher tier nightmare dungeons. If you want to run solo, if you're running a party, then it's okay, you got your friends that can like protect you if needed. But as you can see, my health is going down a lot faster than it normally would have in the past. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new, make sure you guys subscribe for more Diablo or content on the channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Still, until next time, dear gamers, signing out.